What is going on, guys? It is me, Kevin Colon, and I'm coming at you today with a discussion video. I'm a little late to this conversation, but I felt like because I am trying to help out Mortal Kombat players, I'm trying to get more people into the community, and I do main Jacqui. I did want to at least have some facet of my opinion on the internet over this whole we need to ban Jacqui thing. How do I feel it is? What's my opinion on it? Do I think she will get banned? Because of course we are discussing two different questions. There is whether I think Jacqui should be banned and whether I think she's going to get banned, because those are completely separate things. So for those of you who just want my answer and then want to leave, I understand you. I don't think that Jacqui should be banned, and I don't think that she would get banned, right? Let me explain both, and then I'm completely free to have a discussion. If you feel like that's the dumbest opinion I've ever had, tell me about it. I want to talk about it with you. You might change my mind for all I know. I like to open these conversations with the people because it's been fun getting to meet new Mortal Kombat people in the community and making a couple of friends. And if you'd like to be one of those, talk to me about it. You can also do so by checking out my stream at twitch.tv/kevinmcolon, where you can ask me about these things in real time and clip me and upload it to your YouTube channel if you want. I don't really care. So, discussing why, I'm going to start with why I don't think she will get banned, because this is the easier question to answer, and you've probably heard this answer in a lot of different places. I don't think that she will get banned because she is not the most broken character that's ever existed in a NetherRealm Studios game. Injustice 1 had Batgirl and Martian Manhunter, who were so much worse than she is here. Mortal Kombat 9 had Cabal, had Johnny Cage, who were a lot more annoying than she is here. Injustice 2 had Deadshot, who was a lot more annoying, or Black Adam, who can hit you once and then do a 50% combo to start off the match, and if you get strong after that, you were dead because you didn't have meter to deal with it. There are definitely a lot worse broken characters that NetherRealm has made, right? What are the tools that Jacqui has that people like to complain about? I actually should turn her frame data on. I keep forgetting to do this for videos today. She has really quick buttons, right? She's got an 11 frame startup. Most people are going to complain about this forward 3 because it's a 9 frame mid, and almost no other character, I don't think I know another character in the game that has access to a forward 3, well, not a forward 3, that has access to a 9 frame mid. Maybe like a 10 frame, an 11 frame, if you're somebody like Shao, a 14, you know, if you're lucky. But a 9 frame is a problem because this can punish a lot of moves that other moves couldn't punish, because you know, characters don't have mids. Usually their quickest punish is something like Jacqui's standing 1, where a lot of characters have a standing 1 that's also 7 frames, but these are highs, meaning in some situations this won't do anything. But of course Jacqui's high mid is still 11, so this is still, it's either going to punish or not going to punish and then punish anyway. Or she can go for forward 3, which is always going to be guaranteed and leads into guaranteed damage for her. Right? That's usually what people are annoyed of dealing with. They get staggered, they get caught with this, and this can turn into anything. I can route it at the end for more damage if I want. I'm of course doing an easier version. I can try to confirm this with crushing blow if I want to get my crushing blow out of it. So it basically goes to the Jacqui, and the big problem for people is that if I choose to not let you out of the combo, I don't have to, and you just have to eat this damage. Of course, there's no point. This is an unbreakable combo. There's no point where Garrus comes off the floor in these combos. And that's part of the frustration for people. Not only is she so solid, but when I get hit, I have to eat the damage. I play her. I understand that it's frustrating because I do this to people. Everything makes you have to think with Jacqui. If I do forward 2, you don't know if I'm going to turn it into a double overhead or not. You don't know if I'm going to air shrapnel, and then come in with something. I can do this twice if I want. Still come in and try to get confirmed. I can do this and go into a low if it's all getting blocked. I can do this and then grab if you're blocking it. I can do it and go into regular combo. So do you even want to try anti-airing me when I jump? Because a big Jacqui strategy is to use the jump to get high enough where I'm not in anti-air range and I can stay up here a very long time. I've played games where I've done damage to kill people like this. I got this is guaranteed. I do that. I can do this. I can still connect. I can go for resets. Again, as I always say, I could do this and then just pop fatal if I have it. I can do this so I don't have to guess on your mix. Oh, are you going to anti-air me after? Because the big punish for Jacqui is this gets blocked, you can press standing 1. But if I'm a really good Jacqui, I realize that it got blocked and I do it twice. And if you're not patient enough to wait twice, you get punished for trying to punish me. I've got mix-ups because this is an overhead. If I do this string, I can also make it a low. If I hit that low, I can go for back to 2, and then you have to guess whether or not I want a crushing blow. If you try to duck it, I go for back to 2 again, or I come in with forward 3 because you're expecting the throw and I get combo damage. This is very frustrating. If you jump, I have a very decent standing anti-air with my jump 1 that I can confirm into things. This is a super easy confirm to do. I don't even have to bother trying with these. Almost any route works. Does that actually work? Yeah, that works, but it doesn't connect at the end. And of course, I can even anti-air do this pop fatal. I love saying pop fatal 100 times, I'm sorry. So it's annoying. Now, there's two sides to this coin. The Jacqui player, I do want you guys to understand. What a lot of players feel like is, oh, this is so broken because Jacqui doesn't have to think. She just has to press forward 3. Pressing forward 3 is, thank you, car outside. Pressing forward 3 is maybe the only thing Jacqui doesn't have to think about. I do have to think about, when I play Jacqui, a fair amount of stuff that you also have to think about. So everything is just as detail oriented for me as it is for you. For example, if you block this, right, and I want to go for the double amplify, I have to do that knowing that you're going to try to punish, because if not, it's a giant waste of my meter to do this, and I don't get big damage off of it afterwards. Now, you could say that, like, this still, like 27 is still good damage, but I've given up the potential for 40% damage and I won't have offensive meter for a while. If I want to come in, this jump is very annoying for people, but it costs me meter, meaning that if you anti-air me from this, I have to consider that if I'm going for this play, I'm risking my breakaway. And if I'm so paranoid that I go for something like this and you block all of it, I get left with no offensive meter and no ability to break away. That's a death sentence for me if I do that. So there are things I have to consider too. One of the reasons Jacqui is really annoying is because what Jacqui mates tend to do is consider all of these options and come up with what we like to do. Now, I've said in like past videos, one of the things I like to do in the corner to people is do this sunblock and do this and go for a grab, right? You're not gonna know that I want to do that. Part of the problem with playing Jacqui is that you have to adapt very fast, and I will like meet you halfway here. It's annoying. I've played upgraded Jacquies. I have to do mirror matches all the time. People use her. They don't use her like crazy in Combat League because, again, a good portion of the community does not have the execution required to make Jacqui as solid as she is. Now, I want you to keep in mind that when I say that, please consider that 70% of the community is casual players that aren't going to bother learning these. That means a lot of that casual player, what's one of the biggest things you get frustrated with? Oh, I run into a laggy Scorpion who just did teleport all day and I couldn't react and he didn't have to think. A casual player is way more likely to go to a very simple tactic, like do teleport and do the one combo I learned over and over and over again and hope I win, and run into other casual players who also do that. Jacqui doesn't have a go-to strategy like that. Everything is detail oriented. Whether you're going to confirm how you're going to spend your meter, if you're confident enough. There's very situational things. For example, there's one that came out not too long ago. Let me put him close to me, and I can do things like this. Now this is situational, but this is in my toolkit. A combo like that, and that's frustrating for people. Because for one, a lot of people will see something like that, a very flashy, high damage like combo that you can do to people and go, my character doesn't have this, Jacqui has this, and she can just do it whenever she wants. Of course, I as the Jacqui also have to be ready for it, right? Now that's all. Do I think it'll get banned? No. Why? Because there's been more broken characters before and they've never been banned, right? That's an easy answer to that. Now again, what a lot of people will say, I'm not sure if I said this already because I'm talking in circles, is just because it hasn't happened before doesn't mean it's not fair now. I would like to offer this piece of my opinion on it, and then we can cut the video there. Mortal Kombat 11, when it came out, had a strong list of very strong characters. Sonya Blade, we're talking on release, Sonya Blade was very strong. This is before Upgraded even existed. Just when Jacqui players had access to first round KO, we were still considered to be up there because Jacqui's fundamental kit is really solid. which is most of the reason that Upgraded is so solid. Because Jacqui as a character is really good, which is why I would say focus on something like her forward 3 and not so much on nerfing her jump, or that's not going to change making Upgraded. You could limit me to being able to do 1 loop per combo, where I could only do this. That's still 29%. Characters do less damage than that and can be a problem. And I can go into different routes. I can decide that this is the thing. Sorry. Oh, now I can't do it? I'm not trained on the left side? One more time. Let me get into my gamer stance when I play Combat League. I can do things like that and still get the damage out. So it's not necessarily that it'll shut the whole variation down. It's more how strong her essential toolkit is. Now, Garrus on release was probably stronger than Upgraded Jacqui is, or at least to the same level. If you don't agree with me there, at least to the same level. Was just as equally annoying. But people didn't like it, they complained he got nerfed. Sonya Blade was amazingly strong. People didn't like it, they complained she got nerfed. This is kind of just the wave we're in now. I don't even want to say just lab the character. That's usually the easy. That if you hear me say to somebody just lab the matchup, I'm annoyed with them, and that's why I'm saying it. That's my way of saying I don't care to have this conversation. Go practice it. I can't help you. Labbing the matchup is definitely part of it, and in the beginning of the game, the way the meta was, you had to lab a lot of matchups. Sonya Blade was very annoying. Back 1-2 to this day still catches people crouch blocking. Back 1-4 is a guarantee they come out the same speed. It's a mix-up. You just have to make a read. Garrus had 1-1 into Sandstrap, or just 1-1-1. Both relatively strong. Very strong moves, solid kits, big damage. This was shared between Sonya, Garrus, Jacqui, trying to think, Liu Kang at one point, Johnny Cage at one point, have all had these really strong kits and can be annoying. Most players who main the characters, when the characters get nerfed, are going to get around the nerf and still deal with it anyway. Keep in mind, Upgraded's been nerfed. They've tried to, they probably haven't shut it down correctly, but they've given me nerfs. They've given me less health. They've made me do less damage. Still, it's still a pain in the ass. And my biggest assumption is that, let's say Jacqui does, she won't get banned for sure. Let's say she gets nerfed, right? And I could agree with some nerfs. I could say make forward 311 frames, reduce her damage a little bit, make me do 1 loop per combo, any of these, right? Not all of them at the same time, naturally. Don't shut down the, I'll still play her regardless because I'm good at the game and will bop you. But let's say they give her all these nerfs. A lot of Jacqui mains who are true Jacqui mains like myself, we're gonna get around them and find a way to keep her annoying. There's still mix-ups in here. There's still fast buttons in here. Giving me a forward 3 doesn't take away how annoying my staggers are, how annoying my strings into jump are. They just make me a little slower. They make you a little safer. So you have to keep that in mind. Once Jacqui, let's say she gets nerfed, once she's down, once people are happy with that, what are they? I wouldn't be surprised if they go for Cetrion, because people who do play Jacqui because she's so strong are just going to move on to the next character. Right now, Cetrion's hiding under the radar. She's been amazing since the game has come out, and nobody talks about her because you don't see her online a lot. But if it's strictly characters for meta, people are going to hop off of Jacqui, go to Cetrion. She does some of the same stuff. She has really good buttons, she has really solid stagger, she's safe on a lot of her things, she has some of the best zoning in the game. Then we're going to have to nerf Cetrion. Then what happens is progressively we just keep nerfing every character until everybody just basically does like crouching medium kick into fireball and Shoryu. That's what fighting games become if you take away everything else that makes characters interesting. You get to like a flat level basis where every character is fair and they all do the same thing and it becomes a boring game. So I'd rather see your character that you like to use get buffed a lot stronger than I would like to see Upgraded go down. If you're a Noob Saibot main, I have no problem with them figuring out how to make Noob Saibot as broken as Upgraded is. And I'll play you and I'll have a grand old time. But if we all get like a fighting game where everybody is overpowered, to me is almost more fun than a fighting game where no one is and everybody's the same. Let me know what you think about it. I've been talking a lot. I'm gonna make some videos soon on some more advanced Jacqui tech, including the thing that I showed you here today. But this was more of a discussion video that I just wanted to have with you guys. Let me know what you think about it. I'll be back soon with more videos. I'd love to talk to you about it then. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.